I'm Darius Henderson. I'm a VP of Software Development on the Institutional Fixed Income Core Services team. We build and support a lot of the back-end microservices that constitute the plumbing for the platform.
My name is Pratik, Karnik. I'm a Vice President of Technology here at Tradeweb. I'm part of the Core Services team. Within that team, I work on the matching engine for our session-based trading platform.
My name is Jeremy Jess. I am a software developer on the Core Services team. We are responsible for building high-performance software that powers the back-end and infrastructure of our trading systems.
I had a lot of familiarity with exchanges and trading services. I'm now on the other side of that coin. I'm now further improving those exchanges and matching engines and the networking behind it.
I did my master's at NYU, and most of my internships have been in the financial services industry. I just loved seeing real-world impact.
For my senior thesis, was paired up with Tradeweb on the what we called a clinic team. From there, I found the financial services industry to be very exciting and innovative. And thought that it was a career path that I could see myself pursuing.
Over the course of the last 10 months, I was able to drive and lead 2 large-scale infrastructure projects into production.
Within only a couple months of starting at Tradeweb, I had already developed software on a project that had been deployed to production.
It's not that common that when you join a company, you get the ability to do so much so early on.
In my short time here, I've been surprised the most by the room for growth amongst the potential projects and the openness to bringing new ideas and new technology into those projects.
The ability for every person to really make a difference and move the needle forward.
Within previous companies, typically the projects may have a much more rigid structure and timeline as well. And so reaching the same result, but with the flexibility behind how it's achieved.
Your manager, other teams you work with, your peers will provide you with the tools necessary to succeed. And I think everyone just wants to see you grow in the company, and that's the whole culture here.
I interact across teams every single day.
I interact with 3 to 4 teams on average.
Whether it's working with a different development team who happen to be working on a similar project as mine, maybe even reaching out to a product team or a team outside of my domain to further my knowledge and gain a better understanding of the overall architecture of the system.
As part of my day-to-day, I coordinate, interact with all of the teams across Europe and the US to ensure that we're hitting all the milestones necessary for our project to go to production.
We'll have ad hoc troubleshooting sessions, ping someone and they'll jump on a call. There's a lot of flexibility and a lot of technologies available for that.
Tradeweb definitely has an open door policy, and everyone from top down is always ready to help answer questions and just help you in the best way possible to succeed here at the company. We've been working on reinventing our trading infrastructure, specifically the matching engine, to make it more reliable, more scalable, and just perform better in general for our clients. Particularly for this project, we're working with an external client by getting a bunch of limits and constraints from them, plugging it into our algorithmic matching engine, and just finding the best possible result for our clients.
My team personally has the opportunity to build out the next generation of high-performance trading services. This next generation trading platform will really allow us to facilitate more trading volume and allow our clients to trade more seamlessly and efficiently for decades to come.
When I first began my time in finance environments, it was kind of an expectation that there's established systems, but you weren't going to be working with bleeding edge technologies as a result. And this is sort of that intersection of an established financial company that's pushing towards those bleeding edges.
The problems are very complex and very interesting. You get to deal with a bunch of different aspects, touch up on new technologies.
We constantly have new problems that we are looking to solve. And we obviously are able to use technology to solve those problems.
The relationships you build right now will definitely be beneficial for you in the future, and the relationships which you have fostered from your previous projects will definitely benefit you in the long run.
Don't be afraid to take initiative and take charge of what you're working on. There are so many opportunities for people to really take ownership and drive projects forward.
Stay curious and be open to learning all of the new technologies and languages and toolkits and all of those features that start off as little pet projects one day, and then a few years down the road you learn that's the core infrastructure of different companies, and to just keep that fresh outlook on technology.